What is going on, everybody? It is Jamie and welcome to the channel Thrift on Fire. Today's mostly going to be an order pull video, what's sold for me at eBay and Poshmark. Okay, we're also just going to touch base a little bit about what's going on with Canada Post. We can get into that now. When I'm filming this, it is November 4th. This morning, we were supposed to find out more news about what was going to happen going forward within negotiations. I think they're in a cool down period right now. I think they plan on going back to the table and negotiating as from the time I'm filming this video. That is the plan. The good news is, though, in the email that was sent out Sunday, they did say, regardless of what happens, there are going to be 3 more business days. So, you know, it's not like they're just going to shut down Canada Post and leave you stranded, okay? If they decide to go on strike, they're going to be open for 3 days, 3 business days before that ever happened. So that's, you know, that's some good news, right? Hopefully they get it resolved. Hopefully there is no strike. That will definitely affect Poshmark for sure. As far as like eBay, there are alternatives. Because you control the shipping, you could ship with a different company. You could just choose to put your store on vacation mode and ride out, you know, the potential however long a strike would be. But, you know, let's just assume that, because right now we're just guessing that there isn't a strike, so it's business as usual as of today. And, you know, when more updates come, I'll let you know. Or if there's a resolution in this labor dispute or potential labor dispute, I'll try to update you on the channel. Let's pull some orders. Another Poshmark.ca sale, and it's a pair of Torrid Premium, basically like distressed or ripped jeans, okay? I got, what did I get for this exactly? $20 Canadian. Should be in one of these bins. I think the women's 2 jeans bin. I just listed these not terribly long ago. This was one of the situations where I've saved this from a donation pile, so I didn't actually thrift this. These belong to a family member, and instead of donating them, I was able to list them on Poshmark. And yeah, you can see these ones have like the distressed legs right underneath and stuff. But yeah, Torrid, 20 bucks. Like I said, pulled from a donation pile. Let's get this one shipped out. Made another eBay sale, and it is this Tommy Hilfiger down puffer vest. Okay, it's in excellent condition. $34 USD for this one plus shipping. Picked this out of the Goodwill bins, and it was one of those mornings. It was just last week, so about 6 days ago. So probably listed this 5 days ago. So it was only listed for about 5 days total, max. If that, it could have even been less than that, to be honest. But it is a very, very nice puffer vest here. This thing, the bins was dead when I went there, which is unusual. I went when it opened. There was maybe only a handful of people in there, and I was able to grab some really nice pieces without having to really fight too hard for them. This was one of them, sold right away for $34 USD. We're going to jump back to Poshmark.com, and we sold this youth CCM jersey right here, Colorado Avalanche. So this is an older one that is stitched. $24 USD, which is about $32, $33 Canadian roughly. That's what I'm used to getting for a youth jersey, about 35 to 40. So I figured this was close enough. This one is in nice shape. It does have a couple little stains here. They're very faint. I don't even know if you could see that on camera. But, you know, overall, this is a really nice Avalanche jersey. And, yeah, happy to get the sale. These youth jerseys do sell. They take a little bit longer than, you know, if this was an adult jersey, it'd be worth a little more money, sell a little quicker, but still happy with the sale. Another Poshmark.com sale. Okay, so this Tommy Hilfiger moon jacket. It's a wool jacket, okay. I've had this a long time. I just relisted this for, I think it was like $59 US. I accepted an offer $45, which is something like $64, $65 Canadian, something like that. I did just relist this. I think it's this one right here. I've had this long enough, even though I did just relist it, that I just want it gone. 45 bucks is fine. I remember picking this up at Goodwill. I assume it was the regular jacket price, so around $10 or $11 Canadian. So it is a pretty good flip. It is a really nice jacket as well. I was hoping when I picked it up that I could I was thinking I was going to get like $100 or more. That never really happened. So, you know, $45 USD or about $65 Canadian. I'm happy with that at this point. Poshmark.com order. We sold a set of 2 of these Wii Steering Wheels. Okay, $17 USD. I have a whole bin of them that I've picked up at the Goodwill bins. And when I'm there, I'll pick some up normally if I see them. However, I do have a bin full of them. Usually You can see these ones are a bit dirty. I'll find a couple that look pretty decent, give them a good wipe down, and we'll get them shipped out. We made an eBay sale, and it's a hockey puck. Okay, so I had it listed for $30 USD. I think Keith Premium. I'll throw it up on screen. I'm not 100% sure if that's how you pronounce it or not. So I had it listed for $30 USD, accepted an offer at 26. I thought that was fair, and honestly, this is one of the lower value ones. See if we can find them in here. That could be it. Let me just double check. I think it's a Detroit puck. Yeah, I think that is it. Okay. Just want to make sure I'm grabbing the right one. So that's it right there. Now, if you're wondering, you know, they're priced all over the place. This one at the very, very most. So $26 USD is about $36 Canadian. By the time you remove the $20 I paid for the puck and fees and whatever, you know, on this one, I'm probably lucky to be making $10 Canadian total. Okay, so I'm not making a killing on this, but you know, when I bought these pucks and these baseballs, I bought them sort of just at a flat rate of $20, and this is like a lower end one, and there are plenty of higher end ones, so I'm only making $10 on the first one, but you know, there are going to be lots that I double, triple my money, so you know, fingers crossed, obviously that happens, but still happy to make the first puck sale. Another eBay sale, and I accidentally accepted an offer here. This was listed for $20 USD. Okay, it's the Smith's Meat is Murder cassette, 20 bucks, $5 US shipping. I accidentally accepted an offer of $10. I thought I was going back and forth with somebody, and I accepted, and they paid, and I'm okay with it. $10 for this cassette. I got it for absolutely free. You know, I probably wouldn't have given this big of a discount because this should have sold for more money, but because of the circumstances, I'm not too mad about it. It's back here. So we'll get this guy shipped out with tracking, of course. The Smith's Meat is Murder, you know, it's what it is, honestly. Like I said, I didn't really mean to accept the offer, but I did, so I'll own up to that. I don't know, have you ever accidentally accepted an offer before? 50% off, you know, whatever. We'll get this guy shipped out. Poshmark sale, and this was a really quick flip. I found these last Monday at the Goodwill bins. MEC bib overalls, mountain equipment, I think it's Co-op in Canada, and maybe it's company in the US, but it's MEC anyway. I could be slightly off on that, but MEC overalls, okay? So picked up at the Goodwill bins. They probably weigh a pound and a half or something like that, so you know, I paid a little bit, but not much. They would have been pretty cheap. $55 Canadian, and like I said, a really quick flip. On eBay, there's no real comps for this. They seem to be more popular on Poshmark, although I had some watchers on eBay. So, you know, I do think it's a good company and a good brand. And usually bib overalls do fairly well overall, but pretty happy. $55, really quick flip. We made an eBay sale. Columbus Blue Jackets right here. Youth jersey, Fanatics, new with tags. Picked this up from the sports store that I tell you guys that I go to in Niagara Falls, Ontario. This I would have paid about $10 for roughly a while back. This one actually, you can see I had it in my booth for 50 Canadian, and we wound up getting $39.99 USD on this guy. And once again, like 10 bucks, that sports store, they don't seem to not have a ton of jerseys anymore. They have a few women's jerseys left, just a handful of youth jerseys left. So, you know, it's kind of drying up as far as that goes. But I like going back to that particular store because they always have different things. And, you know, when you find stuff like this that's priced so cheaply, $10, you know you can flip it online. So very happy with this youth jersey sale. We made an eBay sale, and now you can see I have this flip clock. It's a Panasonic, listed for $58 USD. It is parts and repair, so it does not work. I got a $30 offer, and I decided just to take it. I kind of want this thing out of my life more than anything. So $30 USD for a clock that the radio works. You can set the time, however, it doesn't flip. So if somebody can fix that, potentially it's over $100 US for this clock. It's a very nice one, but yeah, 30 bucks. Parts and repair, $30 USD parts and repair for this Panasonic flip clock. We sold a TNA sweater cardigan type thing, lamb's wool sweater cardigan. I'm calling it a cardigan, but I think it's a zip up, 100% lamb's wool. There's a little stain on it. I'll just go ahead and show you the stain. Had it listed for $29.99, so I delisted this from eBay.ca, moved it to .com just within the last couple of days. It has sold. It's right here, so it is a zip up, and it's got this little stain, which there's pictures of it. I've disclosed all that. Other than that, it's in very nice shape. These have definitely dropped in price a ton from what they were worth before. But yeah, listed it for $29.99, accepted an offer of $25 USD for this one. We sold a baseball on eBay here. Vance Worley. I don't really know much about this guy, okay? But, you know, maybe we can insert a little clip or something.
Vance Worley, right-hand pitcher with a 1-2 record. You see his ERA, not very enlightening. Pitch to Keppinger, catches the outside corner, and he's punched out by C.B. Buckner.
And then that changeup. And there's another pitch.
Great pitch.
Up the second strikeout.
Great pitch by Worley.
$29.99 USD. That's about $41.83 according to eBay. Canadian roughly. Let's take a better look at the signature here for a second, because we're going to go and try to find that on the wall. Okay, so we'll start down here. No. So if you can find it, I feel like this is it right here. Let's take a look. You know, we have the player cards in the back so we can actually verify it. Yeah, it's upside down in there for whatever reason, but this is the right guy here. Drafted by the Phillies in 2008. Okay, so first ball sale, $29.99 USD, paid $20 Canadian, which you guys all know if you've seen the last videos. First ball sale, hopefully we can sell the rest of them by the end of the year. That's a pretty big ask, but that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping they all go out in Q4. Poshmark.com order. Poshmark's going pretty good again. .com for sure, which was slowed down a bit recently. Nike hoodie, size small. Picked this up at the Goodwill bins. $18 USD is what we got for this one. I had to dig around. You know, I haven't redone the sweater bins yet. Or like I haven't delisted them and moved them to .com yet, so this is an older listing, but I had to dig around a little bit because I couldn't find it. For some reason I just put SW on most of the sweaters, but there's two bins. This one says SW hoodie, SW sweater, which is what they're going to be when I relabel these bins, but currently in the SKU system it just says SW usually, which is bad because I got two of them. So I had to dig around a little bit for this Nike hoodie. $18 USD. Poshmark.com again here, and it's a Tampa Bay Lightning championship t-shirt. This is like, I think this is like Y2K-ish. I don't exactly remember what year that was, but yeah, it's supposed to be in clothing too. Relisted this one recently on .com. I think I accepted an offer of $20 on this one. Didn't have it listed too much higher. I think I found this at a mom and pop thrift shop. Wouldn't have paid a ton of money, but 20 bucks for this, if we can find it. It's supposed to be in here somewhere. Yeah, I think it's right there. Okay, very good. Can't see the year sneak through here. I'll try to throw up on screen what year this actually was. I think early 2000s. It's like, yeah, I don't see it. Oh yeah, July 8th, 2004. So yeah, early 2000s. Y2K for sure. Poshmark sale. Now this one sounds better than it is. I'll explain what I mean. $70 USD, which is pretty good. That's nearly $100. I think it's like $96, $97. Manifesto. These are leather shoes, size 14. Had them listed closer to, I think, $140 Canadian. I can't remember what the conversion is right now the other way. My apologies. So I'm still getting good money for these. I'm definitely not dissatisfied with getting $70 USD. I only paid regular Goodwill price for these, so probably like $8, $9, something like that. They're in excellent condition. Size 14, a really good size, okay? You know, I just had a hard time turning down $70 USD. Probably could have got more. I also showed these on the Scott Sells Stuff show. This was a brand that I kind of talked about, you know, look out for it because it's valuable. Well, it's definitely valuable. Like I said, I kind of took the low end of what they're worth, but still really happy with the sale. And it was a reasonably quick sale as well. Like we said in the intro of the video, our hands are kind of tied here. We're just sort of sitting around waiting for news to break or the email to come in that Canada Post isn't or potentially is not on strike, and we don't really know. What can we do? Well, we know we get 3 business days after. If they do go on strike, we get 3 business days of them being open. Do with that as you wish. You know, hopefully your packages arrive. You can continue to ship for a couple of days just so you can get things scanned in. You know, you could also now just be proactive, right? You could try to look around in your area to see what else is available. You know, eBay has options for other things than Canada Post as well. Other companies do, but just to name a few, we could do FedEx, Purelator, Campar, Stallion Express has Uni. That's a very good service. They have a couple other courier services you could use as well. But you know, do you want to pivot now, or do you want to wait for the news? It's really up to you, but I would at the very least think you'd want to research what's available in your area, and that would be the smartest thing you could do, is just to see what the options are. If Canada Post did go on strike, that's the way you could protect yourself. And like I said, even if they did go on strike, we will have 3 days to figure out what we will all want to do with that information. If you guys like videos like this, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content, and we'll see you soon.